everybody. We're going to turn off that echo.
Boom. Welcome back, GTR CFB, and it's Bickerhoff in the booth tonight. I got Turf Tech and Sauce down on the sidelines. We have the playoffs. What season is this? Season 6?
Yep.
All right, so it's our 6th season. We've been motoring right along, about a season a month, I feel like. And this is a big matchup. This is a Big 12 matchup. This is a rematch from earlier in the season where we had a controversial ending. It is Oklahoma State versus Washington State. And Turf, what do you think we're going to see here as these two highly anticipated get together for the rematch?
I think Washington State's going to come out with a light underneath them, and I think they might run up the score tonight.
Interesting. Sauce, anything from you on your predictions?
Well, I want to say, when we look at the Vegas, they have okay. Am I reading that right? We don't even have a spread for this shit. I'm gonna call Washington State by 3, -3 Washington State.
Okay, there you have it. Live spread making here on the GTR channel. So Washington State coach Caleb, Coach Hail State, he's going to kick off, and Kev, he's got it with Oklahoma State. Decent return, gets nearly to the 20-yard line. There you see their yards per game allowed and points per game allowed, defensive comparison here. A little bit of the edge goes to Oklahoma State, although total takeaways is pretty close, 21-19. Both these teams are pretty decent at getting the ball when they want it. Out here in Arizona for the Fiesta Bowl, and Oklahoma State's going to come out in a shotgun, but they're going to run inside zone. They get them more than enough for a first down on their first carry of the day. Spencer Russ on the carry, 14 attempts, 69 yards last game, and it's a big start here.
Yeah, great start getting that ground game going. Got to win the trenches if you're going to win this game.
Coming back out in the shotgun. 3 down linemen for Washington State, and there's a jet sweep out to the right. Plenty of space, lots of greenery, a couple of red jerseys. Try to make that play, and they'll get him, but still another first down. 2 plays, 2 first downs for the Cowboys. Passing yards, Fuller with the big advantage over Minshew. Double as many passing yards this year. Back out of the shotgun, another handoff, another run up the middle, 7 yards for the carry. If you're just joining us, we just watched the conclusion of Tulane versus Army. Very close matchup. Tulane has moved on. They should be playing Penn State in the next day or so. But this round 2 matchup now in Oklahoma State with a big run out to the left. Spencer Russ, he's going to go all the way to the end zone on that inside zone. Touchdown to start it off on their opening drive. Looking for some defense out of Washington State, as they've struggled to stop the run much of this season.
Yeah, that was not the start they were looking for.
But almost a typical start. You know, Washington State's one of those teams, they sort of get going. They don't always come out in the best, but they kind of figure it out as they go.
That's right, Brink. Just talking to Washington earlier before the game, they said they need to make sure it is imperative that they get off to a fast start. The last few games kind of slow out the gate, had to come back and get it done at the end. So they want to start out fast here tonight.
A little bit of motion in their own inside zone for a yard there, as Washington State comes out to start their first offensive series of the day. Good weather here in Arizona, in Glendale. Looking to throw Fuller. Minshew, he's got a man. He's seemingly had a man, but knocked out. Delon Young is a guard. I don't know why we're looking at him, but the receiver drops the pass. Good throw by Minshew, but can't hold on to it. 3rd and 9 upcoming. Shotgun twins to the left. Minshew now looks to throw again. He's got some time over the middle and picked off. The linebacker has it with a little bit of room to run, but he'll be brought down. But inside Cougar territory. Talking about a fast start, this is definitely not what the Cougars were looking at, offense or defense. Another jet sweep, this time a fake. Spencer Russ out to the left, but he'll have no gain on that carry. Three minutes here remaining in the first quarter. Three receivers out for the Cowboys. Lots of rushing done so far by Fuller and company. This time Fuller drops back, and he'll look, but hit as he throws, and it'll drop incomplete. There you see the bracket. UCF losing to Oklahoma State to get into this matchup. The Cowboys had the same record, but did not make the Big 12 championship matchup, thus not having an opportunity to earn the bye like Washington State did versus Cal, who you'll see played Georgia Southern. Fuller now with an empty backfield. 5 receivers out. He looks to throw over the middle, and he's got a man, no one around, and it'll be another touchdown for the Cowboys. Coming out real fast and strong. That's the tight end on the reception there.
Did we lose turf?
I don't know.
No, I'm here.
We lost our color commentator.
Can you not hear me?
Not very much.
Turf.
You just cut out there. Fair catch. Washington State will start at the 25. Yes, here now.
That was weird.
Well, now the Cowboys come out, try to make another stop here. The Cougars desperately need to get something rolling here on offense. Play action pass out to the outside, but it'll be well covered. Gets a yard. Brett Knowles on the reception.
Yeah, Brett Knowles has been a real big key of this offense the last couple weeks for Washington State. So I look to see him get involved a little bit more here.
Minshew with the handoff in inside zone. Met in the middle, gets 2 extra yards on that carry. So 3rd and 7 here. Trey Wright out of California on the carry. He's had a stellar season thus far. Looking to keep it going. Man in motion. Looking to throw. Minshew's got a man deep, but it's covered one-on-one, and another pick is thrown.
And he's
knocked out of bounds, but 2 straight interceptions resulting in these Washington State offensive drives.
The sideline's going crazy for Oklahoma State right now, guys. Just the Cowboys are shooting their pistols.
Wonder if Washington State's team is not prepared since that Washington State coach was looking for more job offers.
Interesting. There were reports. Short carry for Russ that time. 5 carries, 65 yards, and the score. The opening score of the game. Trey Wright not so successful with the 2 carries, 3 yards so far on the Washington State side. Another shotgun set here. Strong shotgun set. We got 2 tight ends on the field. Man in motion. And there's that jet sweep. As the receiver takes it across the field, he does get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Bradbury on the jet sweep there. Which does count as a reception. Washington State on their heels here at the goal line. 3rd and 1. Trying to force a 4th down, and they get to the backfield, and they bring down Fuller for a 5-yard loss. And do we take the points? I think we're pretty confident in doing so, and sure enough, the Cowboys are out to kick. Uh-oh. A little bit of
Oh
issue from the special
my!
teams.
Wow, yeah, a little bit of lag there. Looks like
Maybe just a
Oklahoma's.
little lag. Just a little.
If we need
Yeah,
to
the
swap
Reports.
the
coaches are
share
not
screen.
happy.
But for now, Minshew and the Cougars now come out on offense down 14-0. Catching a lucky break on that missed field goal. A little bit of play action. A
wide
open
open.
Man out in the deep area.
That's Brett
There's your tight
Knowles.
end, Brett Knowles. Got to outrun the safety. Gets open, but, does lack that top end speed
Wow.
a little bit. But great play finally out of this Cougars offense. Go with no huddle here. Trying to keep the Cowboys in the same formation. Minshew looks hands off. And Wright's going to carry it for a yard.
Nothing going on the ground here for Washington State early.
Yeah, the Cowboys have had good coverage up the middle. Now an empty backfield here on 2nd and 9. Minshew now looking to throw again. Gets one over the middle. Not quite enough for the first down. 3rd and 1, but another reception. 3rd and 6. 3 for 6 now is Minshew. He was the nephew, right? The nephew of Gardner?
I think it's his brother or
Oh, it's
cousin.
his little
Nephew.
brother. Okay.
Nephew, okay.
Okay, so there you have it. QB sneaks it and gets over the line for a 1st and goal here. So Washington State, as the quarter ends, down 14-0, but threatening here to score their first points of the day. 2 turnovers, pretty much the difference in this game. I don't know if we lost turf again.
No, I should be here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
5 minutes here left in the first half. Try to jet sweep it, but covered, blitzed hard. Jeremiah Manning gets the tackle in the backfield. Second and goal from the 6.
Yeah, Washington State's got to figure out something to get this run game going.
Looking to throw, scrambles out to the left under pressure, but gets the ball away, throws it away to live and throw another day. Only 3 men coming, but they got in there quick.
Yeah. But we're getting some lag.
Give it a second. We got time on the play clock. Game clock is not moving. Minshew looks, throws.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Wow,
a very close pass, but Brett Knowles brings it down. So Washington State now on the board here, 14-7. And looking to make a defensive stand so they can potentially tie this game before the half. Returnable kick here for the Cowboys. They're going to bring it straight up the field, but he'll be met. But he'll be met at the 21-yard line.
Let's see if that missed field goal comes back to haunt this Oklahoma State team.
I mean, it might already have, as Washington State marched down the field right after that. Got their first points. Direct snap. There goes Spencer Russ. Gets extra room. Another first down run. First downs on first downs. The Texas product.
Yeah, I think he finished 3rd or 4th in the Heisman this year, so he had a great season.
Really earned his status as one of the nation's top rushers. But a great play by the Cougar defense to bring him down early for a no gain now. Bringing up a 2nd and 10. Al Datavius, the junior out of Washington, made the stop. A little warm outside. They do have the roof closed here in Glendale. Air conditioning units full blast in January. Spencer Russ, another rush out to the right. He'll get stopped for 6 yards on the carry. Hail State, are you sharing your screen? Back on his back foot, throws on the screen.
Kevin sharing his screen. Hail State's on the stream.
Right, I think that's Kevin's issue is all I'm saying.
I mean, if at any time I needs to stop sharing or whatever, for the sake of the lag, I mean, just let us know. It's not an issue.
Hail State can turn this on, I believe, since he's already streaming. A rush up the middle, and Spencer, another first down for the Cowboys. He gets 100 yards on that carry. Midway through the second quarter. Spencer Russ gets the play off, a 2-yard carry by Larry Gideon. The home product here in Oklahoma. A little bit of a longer trip for Washington State to come down here, Oklahoma, a little bit down the highway, right, into Phoenix, into the Glendale area. Spencer Russ gets the carry again. More space out to the outside. And it's another first down for the Cowboys.
Yeah, it looked like Washington State had that covered, and he still got to the corner.
Seventh play here on this drive. Fuller with the handoff to Russ again, out to the right again. Patient running, makes a couple of moves. And once again, fights his way to the first down markers.
That even looked like Washington State ran commit there, and he still picked up another 12 yards.
You know, that's actually why I don't like doing the commits, because it almost overplays the play. It's a touchy thing. But running the ball well and mostly out of the shotgun formation. Here's another one, a direct snap. He'll be met right after the line of scrimmage. He'll get 2 yards on that one. Got to wonder a little bit about wear and tear at this point. He's taken a couple of big hits despite the production. We are coming down to the end of the first half here, up 14-7. And in motion, he'll get the ball. That's your receiver once again. This time the jet sweep is less effective.
Timeout, Washington State.
Trying to get the ball back. Minute 1:37 here remaining before we take a break. Look at the time of possession. Completely in the hands of the Oklahoma State University Cowboys. Just because they're running the ball so well this evening.
Yeah, this is a pretty dominating performance so far on the ground. Did not see this coming at all.
It looks like neither did Washington State's defense. Fuller looked to throw here, but under pressure and brought down. Fourth down now as another timeout has been taken by the coach.
I'm going to stop this just for this kick.
So we'll come right back. I'm sure you'll see it. I don't.
All right.
We went to a commercial break for some odd reason. I do not know.
All right. We could watch the YouTube then. Just watch the YouTube stream.
Hail State, share your screen.
Definitely not going to work, but I can try it.
We're good now. We're good.
Yeah,
I mean, Oklahoma State shares his screen a lot, so I don't know. It's usually pretty good about it. Just from down here from the sidelines, as you know, the radio communications, the headsets aren't working for Oklahoma State. They're getting real antsy down here.
Well, with a minute and a half left, Washington State has a little time to respond. Obviously looking for a touchdown. They're going to do it from their own 25-yard line. Empty backfield here to start out the drive.
Brett Knowles again.
Minshew looks but knocked down at the line of scrimmage. I think someone got a paw up.
Yeah, they did hit a helmet. It was a helmet.
He hit the back of the player, number 62. Just an unfortunate sequence of events there.
I don't think I've seen that happen.
We're looking to throw again. Minshew looks deep.
Shot.
He's got solo coverage. Knocked
Ooh,
away.
almost picked off.
Enrique Nene.
He's saying nay to that pass.
Sure did. So far, Oklahoma State, when they get those one-on-one situations, has come out the victor every time. Minshew now looks to throw to the left. He's got a man open down the sideline. He's going to hit the sideline to stop the clock. Saves a timeout, which they only have one remaining. It's Jerry with a J. Minshew. Now on the Oklahoma 30. Catches it for a minimal gain to Brett Knowles. Some might argue he's a little overused. Very talented player, but need production elsewhere on the team as well. Another empty backfield.
I think you got to go to your athletes, Brink, wherever they may be.
True.
Just like that.
Another Brett
Lays out Brett Knowles again on the reception. Enough for the first down. The clock can still move. And the closer we get, the more you might want that a little bit. Man in motion. And then well-covered jet sweep again. It'll lose yards. Jerry Manning again stopping the jet sweep.
Yeah, it's its second tackle for loss. Dominating performance so far by him.
Quick call, quick snap. Minshew now rolls out to the left. Try to get some space for himself. He's going to gain 5 yards on that carry, but it's 3rd down and 7. Clock moving 30 seconds left in the half. Got to walk away with points. Minshew now looks. He throws to the left. He's got a man. Touchdown! Cougars now within striking distance.
That was caught by Danny.
Oh, look at that. The kin.
The kid. Plenty of time, though, for this Oklahoma State offense to get at least into field goal range.
Yeah, to be fair, that is true. There's a return. Sauce, anything on the sideline after that touchdown?
Oh, yeah. Washington State's fired up. The Cougars, the head coach, they're really determined. They're a second-half team, Brink. They really feel good about the chances of the second half. I expect them to get a good, rowdy, fired-up speech in the half. Oklahoma State, again, they're struggling with the radio communications with the quarterback. They're resulting to just signs on the sideline. So just going to have to make the best of it here.
Looking to throw. Fuller's got a man. He's wide. He gets not wide open, but he does get the catch. And he'll get run out of bounds. They'll stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Not quite midfield. We're at the 38-yard line. Can still get to field goal range in 2 plays and have enough time to kick. Oklahoma State has all of their timeouts.
Really dangerous pass there.
Yeah. Now Fuller looks here. Another man in motion. He looked like it might have been trickery, but he's going to run off with the ball, and he'll run out of bounds to stop the clock with 8 seconds left. 2nd and 3 here. Looked like they had something else planned, but it didn't work out.
Washington State covered that really well.
They should send that clip in. 8 seconds here. I mean, you got to throw something to the sideline. You might go to the end zone, but if you go to the end zone, then you're not getting to the field goal range. So what do you do? Empty backfield. Fuller, he's got a couple men deep and short. Goes to the left. Caught!
They lost him.
And 1 second on the clock. There's the timeout.
We got to check that guy's height.
Height doesn't matter, right?
That got legal. We don't cheat over here at Oklahoma State.
Jump ability matters, which he clearly has a lot of.
I think Washington State's got to get some bigger DBs. I think he's like 5'8" out there. Hey, the walk-ons are playing.
Hey, we're going to go to another pulse.
It doesn't matter when they're wide open. I'll tell you that much.
Every time it pops up, it says, your opponents, I don't know whose it is.
Uh-oh.
We're commercial break.
I'll say it. Share your screen.
He
All
hit it.
right.
Did
We need
make the kick?
anyone to share a screen. Okay, Kev. Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
There we
I
go.
don't know what's going on.
And we did make the kick.
All right. So it is good. 20-14. Hill State starts off, Washington State starts off here down by 6. The entire second half here, and like you heard Sauce say earlier from the sideline, they're a second half team.
Yeah, and the last couple drives they've moved it down the field pretty easily. So seems like they might have made an adjustment early this game.
There's one where Wright now has some room to run. He'll get 12 yards on the carry. 4 attempts for 16 yards so far. Not quite his game average, but working on it. A fake handoff here. Minshew looks to throw deep. He's wide open. Brett Knowles gets it again for another long play.
You got to think how is Oklahoma State leaving that guy open?
6 catches for 133 yards so far today. And the score. This time handoff right, has some more room to run on the left. He'll get to the first down marker, and that's all he'll get to.
Juan Dukes.
On the Oklahoma side. Not the one you want to see get hurt. Another handoff to right. He'll get met in the middle. Short yard that time. Safety Juan Dukes. It's a playoff game. Got to leave it out there. Empty backfield here. Minshew now looking to throw, sitting in the pocket. He's got a man across the middle. It'll be another touchdown with a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. Washington State now scores their 3rd time today. And it's up, and it is good. Now with 2:55 here left in the 3rd, Oklahoma State will take over with the 1-point deficit.
Ooh, almost had the return there.
Yeah, decent return at a hole potentially. Brings it to the 22. Only 1 incompletion for Fuller today. But has only thrown the ball 8 times compared to Washington State that has thrown the ball 18 times. Quick throw out to the right. And there's another first down on first down. Rashad Clemens, his 2nd catch of the day.
That's a good play call going off the run there that Oklahoma State's dominated so far and do a play action off of it.
Big stop by the Cougar defense. Luther Candy getting in the backfield, brings down Russ for no gain. Takes out one of his teammates in the process. Now 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Not a jet sweep here, though. Fuller looking to throw. Has a man by the sideline who safe catches it. Make sure he holds on. That was the halfback.
The running back. The running back's got some good hands, too.
Slipped out of there without getting noticed. They'll get the ball this time on the handoff. 4 yards now. 2 minutes with the clock running here, left in the 3rd. 53 receptions on the year for Spencer Russ, so definitely a part of the passing game here for the Oklahoma State offense. Here comes that weird split, cracked out receiver set, and 2-yard carry, 3-yard carry.
Yeah, that's the monster formation. It spreads the defense out, and you got to be aligned properly to be able to stop it.
Third and 3 here, inside Cougar territory. Man in motion from the long side. There's the handoff with space in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. He'll get brought down to 24. Got to look at the wear and tear. Spencer Russ, been a long season. He's had a lot of usage today. Getting up a little slower after each play. Despite what they've given up, this Cougar defense has played very rough and tough. Spencer Russ gets the handoff another time. Met in the backfield. This time it's the right and the left end. Josh Navarre coming out of Texas all the way to the Pacific Northwest to play college ball.
He just shucked that offensive lineman.
You know, a lot of these guys are getting tired. Fuller
And
keeps
he made
it.
another play.
And 2 plays in a row from the Texas left end.
Yeah, Brink, we're seeing a lot of cramping on the sidelines. A lot of guys going for the oxygen tanks on both sides of the field. So these teams are really pushing their bodies to the limit tonight.
Maybe the AC needs to pump a little harder here in Glendale. Empty backfield here on 3rd and 17. One of the longest third down attempts Oklahoma State has seen tonight. He looks to throw, man coverage on the left. Knocked away. Good play by the Washington State secondary.
Oh, commercial.
Excuse me.
All right, guys.
Hope everyone's enjoying their evening. East Coast to
How are we
West
feeling
Coast.
about this 1-point game?
Oh, we back, guys. Welcome back.
We're back, and the field goal was...
I really hope I force him to kick
Oh.
a game-winning field goal just because I want to hear the chaos.
Oh, let's go into commercial. I don't know.
So after another successful
They
field goal
lucky
attempt,
it's on right now. Let's be honest.
Oklahoma State is now up by 2.
Let's reel
Still
it in.
here in the third
Reel
quarter.
it in.
Washington State takes over from the 25. And off to right. A lot of space out to the left. Cuts it back inside, but he's met right as he cut. He'll get 6 yards on the carry. We'll go no huddle. Try to get one more play out here in the third quarter. 5 seconds left. Got to snap the ball, and we just not enough time. We didn't have that motion maybe, but end of the third quarter here, 23-21. Oklahoma State has the lead. Washington State has the ball. Fellas, what do we think going into the fourth quarter? Oh, put your fours up, right?
Yeah, this is going to be its barn burner game again, just like it was last time. So hopefully there's no shenanigans anymore, and we finish this on a healthy broadcast.
Minshew completion across the middle to a different tight end. Well, receiver, a big receiver. Number 87.
Danny the man, bro.
Big Danny. Little Big Danny. Minshew, hands off. Right, a lot of space in the middle, but one man to beat doesn't beat him. Got to wonder sometimes a little quicker of a back would have made that move. Motion here for the Cougar offense. And it's offsides. We're going to go back 5. Or illegal motion. All right, from 2nd and 9. Minshew, again, over the middle. Trying to crawl for the first down. Does make it. Zachary Stormer. Only 18 yards on those 3 catches, but he does have the score. And now that big first down. There goes right out to the right. To the first down markers. He'll get 9 yards on the carry. Another good run here.
And no huddle here.
And we're going to stay on the field. Keep the defense back. 2nd and short. Minshew looks. Met in the backfield. And he gets the ball off, but nothing doing. So 3rd and 1 on the 39. Not quite field goal territory. We have an accurate kicker, but not a very powerful one for the Cougars. Jerry Minshew's going to look to run, and he'll get met thought he could have got the first down, but he ends up with 2-yard loss. Jeremiah Manning again on a big in the backfield play. Quick decision as we're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Minshew looks, throws quick. It's complete
And,
on the slant.
wow. What a contested catch there.
Geo Blizzard with his first catch of the day. And it couldn't come at a better time. Empty backfield this time on 1st and 10. Throws to the left.
Ooh.
He's got a man to the sideline. Excuse me. Whew.
That Oklahoma State guy almost jumped that route.
Bless you, Brink.
Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, he tried to knock it down. It did get complete, but the momentum carried him out of bounds. 2nd and 2 now from the left hash mark. There's the handoff right up the middle.
Big
He'll get
stop.
1 yard. A field goal does give them the lead, but a touchdown would feel so much better. Trey
And
Wright
he's
making some
stopped
moves in the middle,
again.
but he's just stopped, and we'll have another 4th down.
I think you gotta kick this one.
See what the coaches decide. Not as quick of a decision this time. And they're going to call timeout. And field goal unit is on the field. The kick is up, and it's good.
Barely good.
Enough to give this Cougar team a 2-point lead. 1 minute left to play.
Hey, he took the points.
No chance to tie. Oh, pardon me, the 1-point lead. Sorry. Well, 52 seconds, 19-yard line. Between you and the rest of your season, you got 81 yards.
Yeah, big-time players here. Make big-time plays. We'll see if they can do it.
Let's hope it doesn't end a field goal. Fuller now looks to throw here on 1st down. Out to the left, has a man crossing. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll go out of bounds to stop the clock here with 46 seconds left. Eric Dahl's 2nd catch. His 1st catch being that touchdown. The 2nd one of the day for the Cowboys. Fuller in an empty backfield this time. Now looks to take off up the middle himself. And he'll take 7 yards on the carry, but the clock will continue to run.
Tick, tick, tick.
No huddle. Guys running back to their spots. Fuller going to throw it again. This
And
time
he's got
quick, a
him deep.
man open in the middle. And a touchdown, Cowboys. Do you go for 2?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Shell shocked on the sideline tip for Washington State, guys. Absolute silence.
No huddle. Did not get the call on the defense maybe, but left a man out there. And sure enough, Rashad Clemens, his 3rd catch of the day, goes across the goal line. Now they're going to go for 2. Coming out in the Wildcat formation for the first time tonight.
That's the wild boy.
There's
The
the jet
wild
sweep.
boy,
That's 2
and
points,
he
so a
gets the
field
2
goal can only
points.
tie it. But with a little less than 30 seconds, Washington State has 3 timeouts and the rest of their season waiting in the whim. Well, that was a
The
pretty
last
good
time we
kick.
saw Washington State in the Big 12 championship, they had the same play, and they went down in 15 seconds and scored a touchdown. So there's plenty of time left for them.
That is true. 25 seconds here, an empty backfield for Minshew. We have a bunch set out to the right. Looking to throw, taking his time. We got a man deep, maybe too deep,
And
picked
it's
off by the
intercepted.
Cowboys. Oh,
And
with
now-
16 seconds left.
It won't do it. Washington State's got 3 timeouts, but
He went for it. First play, just went for it. Out of the Maryland. Oklahoma looks to run it. There's your first timeout called. Man, just Minshew had a good throw on it. The receiver just not quite getting to the spot. All right, looking to make a stop here as Cowboys line up against this Cougar defense. There's the direct snap.
Better stay in bounds.
Stays in bounds. There's the timeout. 3rd down and 6.
I think if you can get 3 or 4 seconds on this, you can almost run out the clock with the punt.
That's true. Coming out in shotgun. 3rd and 6. 8 seconds left. And a timeout call. They were running out of play clock to get that off. So wisely, Oklahoma State coach called that timeout. Now 1 left on either side. Changing the play, it seems. Fuller now with the hit. No, a throw out to the right, and it's a first down. And that's going to seal it. What a tightly fought contest here. Oklahoma State's going to come out the victor. A tough break for Washington State, who earned that bye. But they're going to lose their Fiesta Bowl. We'll get the guys in here for a quick little chat.
Will either be playing Cal or Georgia Southern in the next round.
You know who we want.
We'll get to that.
All right. Well, congratulations there, Coach. Tell us, it was you went up early, but you really had to fight for this one. So how do you feel after that game?
Yeah, some blown coverage here and there, leaving Brett nose wide open. I don't know what happened. He must have had camouflage on or something. We just didn't see him.
Well, tell us about that fast start. What were you looking for? You got those 2 interceptions really quick. Was that something you had a plan for?
That boy Enrique Nani, he's been out since week 1. He came back for the playoffs, and so far, I think 3 picks in 2 games.
Wow.
Just came back, and that's the leader of this defense. I hope missing him, and it just...
Turf?
Yeah, Kevin, how much did the motivation from that double overtime win and Washington State saying he got screwed going into this game, how did that affect your game plan?
It didn't matter too much. We was going to win the same plan. We want Georgia Southern next week. That's all planned. We realize that we up week 0, and we want to end them before the national championship.
Wow. Any comments, Georgia Southern?
Yeah, congrats on the win tonight, Kevin. Just what will be your game plan if you face Georgia Southern?
Make them Eagles cry.
Okay.
Trump's gonna take all the funding after this game and leave.
Okay.
Getting wild in here.
All right. Before we get too wild, let's get to our unfortunate loser this evening, Coach Hail State. Tough season. I mean, you fought back from having 2 losses to get to the bye and winning the Big 12 championship. And I know we had high hopes, but how did we feel? Unfortunately, what'd you tell the guys after the game?
I just told them, keep your head up. These things are going to happen from time to time. In the building of a dynasty, you can't win them all. There's going to be growing pains. We definitely should have won this game, but started out slow, and we just had to fight back. Thank you to Minshew, man, the entire family. They've done well for this Washington State team, this Washington State program. As I know he's been shaky at times. He threw picks today, but I mean, you can't. He was my quarterback when I first came in the league, and I went back to him this year. You can't. He's had a great impact on this team. So shout out to him. Shout out to PH Warrior. Senior linebacker, projected probably first round pick in the NFL. Gonna miss him. Rough game. Feel like I had them, but I should have put these boys out of the playoffs back in Pullman when we blew the 2 touchdown lead. So I guess it's our fault a little bit. Just couldn't get it done on defense today. Couldn't stop the run, and then the 2 picks were killer.
Well, congrats on a pretty successful season, and we look forward to see what you're going to do next year with this Cougar team.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Turf?
Yeah, it was a good season out of you. You got that Big 12 championship. You beat Cal again, your arch nemesis. So
Beat him twice. Don't leave
yeah,
that
beat
out.
him twice again. So
Oh, man.
well, we know that we're going to be seeing here. You're going to be a playoff contender every year. So it's going to be a good battle next year. I think I might challenge you to come. I might be coming to the Palouse next year. So
Come on
it'll be
down.
fun.
Just don't
All
edit your
right.
players before you
Challenge
come
is
down.
happening. Sauce?
Yeah, congrats on the great season, Hell State, Big 12 title. A little bit short here tonight, but you went after it. What's the outlook for next season?
Look, at the end of the day, there's not much to hang your head on. Realistically, we were looking at Georgia Southern on the other side of this, and that you don't like to say, "Oh, well, this is as far as we can go," but I'm sick and tired of that "Long live the Sauce guy" beating me in the playoffs. So at least this is someone else this year. You could take a positive out of that. But the momentum doesn't stop. We got a top 5 recruiting class coming into Pullman as of now, and transfer portal's looking to be hot. Pullman's a place to be. I feel like the Big 12 is set up where we can win conference championships, go to the playoffs year in, year out. And I know there's a lot of rumors of conference affiliation changing, but to be quite frank, I don't know where else we would go. Geographically, me and Cal are kind of on an island right now. So just don't hang your head on this one, Cougar Nation. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. Shout out Tate McRae. Shout out Kid Leroy. Don't hang your head on this one. We will be right back next season with a little more talent. I feel like that was the problem in all of our losses. And all of our close games, really, just got out-talented. They say you can have the X's and O's, but you can't have the Jimmies and Joes. And I feel like that's a common thing around a lot of my dynasties nowadays. But can't complain. At the end of the day, we had that game, and then we just came off to a slow start and can't play from back behind. Shout out to my opponent, Oklahoma State. I know I did some talking of, well, if I get him on a neutral site, I'm going to beat him. I didn't, so I'm a man, and I went up to that. I was wrong. Go Pokes in the next round, because we do need the Pokes to go far to boost that conference prestige and get more good recruits.
What about Cal?
Cal. If Cal wants to pull an upset, they can do that. But at this point, Cal's like Mississippi State to Ole Miss at this point. So, I have a hard time rooting for Cal. But I'm just kidding. He's a good dude, good program, great games. But like I said, I feel like it's a three-headed monster right now in the Big 12. So, anybody else comes in, if you want some, come get some.
All right. Any other final words, fellas?
Big 12 championship starts are still on sale. Go to shop.gocougs.net.
All right.
All right, we got a lot more playoff
Check in
games
around 12
coming
o'clock.
up.
GoPoke.com. Fiesta boat shows on sale.
My USF Bulls have to play the Florida Gators tomorrow at some point, probably earlier rather than later, I think. I don't know. We got Georgia Southern, we got Cal, everybody's got their games to play. So don't forget to like, subscribe to it, write some comments. You want to join us, you know who to talk to. It's this guy down on the sideline. All right, God bless. Take chances. See you all next time. Don't take my shit.
I really wanted to say that for the longest time.